everybody, and welcome to the Delphi Priestess. So there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the politics of the universe, the issues that is the space that I live in particularly. This is very intimate for me, and it's like this urge inside of me that says, like, you got to tell the people this. You got to tell the people. So there's a spiritual warfare out there about people like us. Like so I'm a clear channel. I'm getting a news sort of like the town trolls don't know why there's an issue. She doesn't even leave her house. They said because of the beef, we feel like we're summoning this bitch outside the house. It's like, they're like, she must have not realized there's a world outside the house because she's coming out more often. Because she's just a homebody. Like, it's just what it is for her. She's just home most of the time. So that's what the town trolls are saying. So I'm going to debate if I'm going to show this part or not. So I'm a clear channel. I'm always getting updates in the space that I live in the town that I live in the state that I live in the country that I live in. So I live in the United States. I will not let you know the country, state or town I live in for my own safety and whatever else. And they're like, for your safety, for your safety, trust and believe, for your safety. So they said they want to get right into the juicy part. The other day they tried to do, they said a southern, I don't like the way they said it. It's like a lynching on me. A lynching. And it's not due to racial issues. It's like a cross, like back in the day where they put crosses. So what crosses are in spiritual realm is like you're calling the light. So because everybody is crazy, because everybody wants to put the cross aside or the crystal light aside when they get into spirituality and don't understand what is in all the texts, whether it's the Quran, the Torah, the Zohar, the Bible, you name it, it's there. I'm not religious, not one lick. I'm very spiritual, but I understand what crosses are. Crosses are way more than what is brought to us. You're not to worship the cross. I teach that. Do not worship a cross. The cross will know you don't understand how to use the cross because you believe to worship the cross. It's a tool. It's like worshiping the knife instead of using the knife to spread butter on the bread. The knife would be automatically like, oh, this person doesn't really know how to use me. Okay, guys, pray. Praying to the cross is one thing, but actually using the cross in ways as you pray, as you say intentions, as you say your incantations is another. So I'm sorry, I digress. So the other day they tried to like come for me, old school, burn cross, hit me up, and all of a sudden my paradigm changed. They cornered me physically. This is physically, but the paradigm changed because it's not allowed. They can't just, because this is a game. And in this game, there are those that are very awakened and know how to manipulate the physical realm. I'm one of them too, but there's certain things that I'm not going to get into that I do it, but not consciously. I know how to protect myself very, very, very well, more than I'm consciously aware of. I just know how to do so much for myself that I don't even understand. But it's like, it's a version of me that's it's a whole thing. I don't confuse myself or you. So I automatically changed that paradigm, or else it would have been tragic what they were trying to do to me. I came into my street, two cars were behind me, and they were basically gonna just tear me apart, pull me out of the car, hurt me and my kids. It was gonna be something really crazy like that. But automatically, me and my kids' higher consciousness, we were like, oh, this is some shit. They said they heard my comments at the end. They always forget, oh, race. Yeah, I guess. Like, they're saying it's not a cry for race. This bitch, it wouldn't even matter which race she was. But they go like, oh, I guess it always goes back to that shit. The race thing. But they're like, that's not, girl, it's not even about that. It's just straight power, strength, territory. It's power, strength, territory, spiritually, physically, okay? And they're like mad because there's some random bitch out of nowhere that just came here and stomped her shit and said she here to stay. And I'm not leaving until I'm ready to motherfucking go. You can't take me out physically, spiritually, mentally until I'm ready to go. Sit your ass back and just watch the motherfucking show. That's how I come off on the spirit. Like, here too, I just humble. I don't come off talking like, like, I'm probably more real here on my YouTube than I am with the average person. I really am. So you getting the raw me right here on YouTube. Because I'm usually an observer. I'm very Scorpio. Most times Scorpio is quiet. I prefer, there's a much privilege in being quiet, observing and listening and feeling and understanding and knowing your place, knowing their place, understanding, like, it's a whole thing. Because, yeah, spotlight what? I've been through some shit, so I want to hear what's up with you. Like, what's this about? You know, who the hell are you really? So, you know, it's not the loudest person in the room to be scared of. It's the one that's in the back just chilling, watching everybody scoping shit. And no matter what it is, motherfuckers quiet, be weary. Because you're examining, you're figuring it out for yourself. Is this a place for me? Nah, I'm good. That means that person is not here to show out, but to feel comfortable. If they're not comfortable, they're going to move on. Once again, I digress. So like spirit took me somewhere else because I really wanted to talk about the power of meditation. So the power of meditation comes about when you start to understand yourself as a spiritual, like a spiritual realm. You are a realm yourself. You carry a realm based on your belief. So your perception of your reality determines really how much you really meditate. So I'm privileged in some ways that certain things come about just because because technically I have been meditating. That's the thing. I've done the meditation. I've done the hydration, sun gazing, and fasting. I've done it. So it's like, it's almost like I just got to do a little bit of this more, a little bit of that. Other things I can't talk about here, all the same, for my protection and for yours, that I need to get through because I have been meditating. The ego's done the meditation. She's done the work. So it's not fair to start off brand new. Get the fuck out of here. You know the amount of shit I've been through spiritually and physically in the name of the glory of this revolution that's supposed to be all of humanity as much as possible. You know, so meditation, people, is the key. That's what that means by tap in, close your eyes, meditate. That means, I mean, there's different forms of meditation. I want to say blase, blah. But when you're really trying to get into the motherfucking ethers and you're trying to see some shit, you got to close your eyes, sit still and see. But it still depends. Because I'm getting it still depends. Because some people could genuinely dance their way to the ethers. Someone could genuinely play the violin into the ethers. So you got to know yourself. You got to know your specialty in your form and way of meditation. For me, it's the old fashioned. I got to sit my ass still and figure it out. Dream time is an accelerated meditation. It's an accelerated, I don't want to say a school of thought. Because it's profound and it's endless, it's limitless. Because there's no, once you awaken in your dream, you genuinely start to understand, oh, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. So the power of meditation, once again, that's something I teach. Meditation. I'm debating about putting my page. No, I can't put it up. There's one more thing I got to do on my Patreon, and I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it on to start promoting the crap out of that shit. Because you gotta take it. That's like, I want to be like, that's the new Nike, you know, to get in the ethers and start closing your eyes and tapping in, or finding some form of meditation, whether it be prayer, incantation, spells, mantras, japa meditation, whatever it is to you, to get into a space that allows you to see the ethers. There's a power in the teacher. Like me as the teacher, you kind of come into my space when I like officially say, okay, I'm ready to teach. I have this much content in my Patreon here. Boom. So I'll be doing the work, and, you know, it'll be a whole process. You know, I guess it's really a big thing today to have people understand this is an illusion. That you can literally manipulate the physical scenario in your life through your own thought forms at an instant, because you understand it's an illusion, it's a holograph, it's not real, a simulation, whatever they want to call it. But the game is, you need to learn how, like the other day when they were trying to come for me, that was like 2-3 days ago, they tried to come for me, they tried to come all this crap, right? They would send their dirty ones to me. And the motherfuckers was like, the paradigm change. It's just a switch in paradigm. Because, like, we know what will happen. Like, we don't need that. She doesn't need to be an aspect to be there. No. We did that for eons. So, switch the paradigm. You know, once you switch the paradigm, it doesn't matter. I'm not there. I don't know who that bitch is. She's right here talking to you. I'm talking to you right here. So, you switch the paradigm. They can't come to you. They can't touch you. They can't fuck with you. You got to learn how to switch that paradigm. We're not in a state of voting. Voting is just another way of like putting yourself at their mercy. And they very much know the amount of people that vote, those are the amount of people that are still dead. And it's not about politics. Who gives a fuck about politics? Politics hasn't gotten anyone anywhere. We're going to vote for the same president, and 4 years later, we're going to be in the same issues. Please mark my words. I want to see some change in this bitch. It's not until you wake up to understand this is a game that you can finally say, you know, if you're really tired of playing the game of the matrix, of the illusion, of the dream time, of the simulation, of the holograph, all these names, you guys are so fixated on the fucking name. If you really, really want to change this shit, okay, what you need to do is wake up. Wake up. You got to meditate. Meditate. Whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like, for me, it's silence. The old-fashioned close my eyes, tap in. It all depends. Isis! I'm talking. So everybody's different. What do you call it? Everybody's different. No one's the same. So, spirituality is not like religion. You can't recruit. Not all shoes fits everybody. There's no such thing, because everybody's makeup. There's similarities. There's a guide, but everybody I want to say intrinsically, I don't know if that's the word, specifically, really, really detailed as your fingerprint. Is spirituality is very like specific to you, specific to your calling, specific to your blueprint, your spiritual DNA. Where have you been physically, spiritually? Like, where's your history, even in the same timeline? What have you been through? That's what makes me like a G right now. No, it's donut. You already had a donut. That's enough. You're gonna get sick. Later. That's for yeah. So like, even in your timeline, what kind of wars have you fought? I fought some donkey wars, so they weren't aware I've been through some donkey shit. They're like, oh, this bitch been through this shit. Like, she knows this shit. Her higher self knows this shit. Her blueprint is God. Like, at this level, even at this level, this bitch is God. Don't really test it, because she can awaken for real, because she's always, like I always say through my videos, I don't know, a couple videos, be minding my own business, washing some motherfucking dishes. Minding my business. Stay minding my business, trying to, at this point, I'm genuinely pretending. At this point, I'm so pretending. Meaning, like, it's deep. There's an aspect of me that knows this so well, that knows exactly how it happens and how it plans out. But sometimes I like to play Russian roulette and see how my ego takes it and where we go with it. Because she's unique. She's unique. She's all her own. But she's also me and I'm also her. At this point. If you see me dressed like this, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. This is where I'm at. To be not Muslim, I to not be Muslim. Or Jewish. Not really. I'm not religious. This is a call spiritually for protection. This protects me from certain things that I'm not going to mention because I don't need the headaches. I don't need the experiments, none of that. They said there's those who are going to watch it that already kind of know and picked up on it. Well, all I know is nothing I do is for show because I do what's called for the most part. I'm very loyal to what I'm called to do. The best I know how to. Very much the person that, like, answer the call. Oh, you know, I'm probably the one waiting for God. And then God's like, you the one who said that you wanted to do this. You answering your own call. Oh, okay. That's always the download. So, you know, always the download. So, but I've gotten far. I've gotten much further along than I wanted to. So hopefully I got to it. So power of meditation, wars in the astral realm, aka the unseen realm. So the wars in the unseen realm are basically wars that stop you from understanding this. To see this, to the whole war is to stop you to seeing this as an illusion, to be able to do what I just did the other day. They didn't know I could do that. They said the ego did it. They said the ego can't do nothing. And then they were given a download like the ego has never really been confronted, like really, like awakened, like to be in her space spiritually. So they're getting it. They've come close enough to be like, oh, okay, she's a clear channel. Oh, okay, she can see. Not everybody can come this close to me to be that much of an occultist. Like this morning, this dude was something. He's special because he came through my shit and I knew to let him pass. So I respected his space, but he was being a little nosy. Niggas like, nigga, please. You don't got to tap in to see it's me. Clearly see my fucking shit, right? So they know and I'm coming on the block. You know what I mean? This is like New York when I used to be married to some really fucked up dudes. Nigga was a gangster. He's like, yeah, on my block from New York. When you had a block, you run the block. Yeah, you on your block, I'm on my block. That's where I learned half of this stuff. Not from me, because I was raised in the house. That's probably why as an adult, I'm very much back in the house. That's in my nature. I try to date and do that, and I'm like, let me go back home. I like to be home because I'm most comfortable home in my own space. Anyway, I digress. So he's seen my shit. I'm not gonna say on here for my own protection. They're saying they seen my shit. Like the owner of the block is back. Like, but so in other words, so they see that okay, she's respectful. She does figure, oh, okay, and she sees it's deep for her. She could see, she knows who's on her block. She could da-da-da-da. It's a stage block. Like this house is a staged house. At this point, this is what it feels like. Like I could see everything. I could see everyone. Everyone's in their place. And they're very much like, I don't really fuck with this. They probably just confuses me maybe. I don't know. Oh my God, I've never been this like clear to just speak. And I'm hoping to God someone understands this shit. Because, woo! I be feeling alone in my journey. This spiritual awakening. I need recruits already. I need you to tap into your spiritual gifts. Whether you're a clear channel, whether you see mediumship, what do you like? Tell me your experiences in this piece because these wars be real for me, you know. I always be telling God, please tell me, please, 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 like, you know, am I okay? Do I need meds? And God be like, girl, you, like, if that was the case, you gone. Like, you already, whoo. So, you know, but I mean, I feel and know what to do. Like, I don't know. So I know it's spiritual. I do know it's spiritual. Sometimes they do get scared for me. The spirits, because they're like, you know, I'm very much in the spiritual realm and the physical realm. There's no difference for me. Literally, that veil, like respectfully speaking, that cherry has been popped. I'm very much in the spiritual realm right now. Like today, I'm in the spiritual. You just have that, not because I'm dead or anything. I just officially have that now. It's like, fuck it, just physical, spiritual, like. It just is, like, existence is fluid as it is anyhow. Why just the physical? For all of it, all of the realms. We always do. You know, that's the whole thing with the ego becoming more pliable and the rising consciousness coming into fruition, because you start to understand the reality to be lucid, and you can do, like I told you, shift the reality if they try to do it the southern way, burning crosses and weird shit to you. Like they said they were even thinking about it on a racial thing. They were coming at me more like, you know, who the fuck you think you are? They said it wouldn't matter if they were racist. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't change the fucking. It would just shift. It would just shift. You know, like, you got problems with me because of who I'm. Shift. Probably faster, sooner. You know. We're not playing things out no more, officially, because there was a time where everything was about to play out. We're done with that. We already understand how life is, how it is. So we as the ego don't have to play the game of the rise and fall. We don't have to play things out. It's just basically now, like, shifting the reality. Every time something dangerous comes your way, you got to learn how to shift the reality consciously and aware. Sorry, that's my daughter, if y'all hear her. My daughter and the cat. Okay, so power of meditation. What is the astral realm, unseen realm? Oh no, wars. Those are the wars. Those wars. The wars that are done behind your back by what I call your neighborhood trolls, cops, mayors, officials. They see everything you do. So yeah, the mayors, the cops, the officials, the head honchos, the boys club, really, usually I don't know, I haven't really tapped in to find out, but I'm sure an aspect of me knows what it is. It's the same old shit, doing the same old shit. Younger crew, younger consciousness, old boy, new boy, old boy, good old boy shit, the same shit, no difference. They're saying it's an exclusive PowerPoint hiatus, this, that, stuff. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. How to explain it don't make sense for me to explain it. They said it's just like a bullseye awareness of consciousness. They come in, they join, they speak. They come mostly as their consciousness. They all feel each other out. They understand each other. They see the ways, and they say, hey, there's a new crew. There's a new crew. Like, they thinking it's like a big crew. And it is. I am a big crew, you know. And then they like, well, what's the paradigm in the physical realm? And they see this, and they tap in, like, you know, things are still in the loop. Oh, she's the crown, da, 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 da. So they know who she is. They even went to the Vatican to put me out for sacrifice. It's deep. I don't want to get too deep, but it gets deep with these mugs. That's not a thing anymore. The Vatican better know better. Motherfuckers not here to fuck with y'all. I'm minding my own business, washing some dishes. You know, so these boys know, okay, there's a whole new crew. Like, it's like, round up, boys, round up. There's a whole new crew. There's a whole new person in town. She comes with this. Whenever they say she, they're like, she. They do. That's the fucking part. The part that trips me out. How they tripping that I'm a female. I don't even think race is an issue. I think the gender shit pisses them off the most. I've been told that they will sooner accept a black man before a black woman, I to tell you. It ain't got nothing to fuck politics and saying politics. I know someone's gonna be like, well, politics. No, in the spiritual game, even in the spiritual game, if they're not like big gurus that understand away from the illusion, if they're in this picture, they play the game of duality, they usually so used to a certain level of power that comes from a man that they sometimes they're like, a woman? Yeah, she. And they're like, ooh, she. You know, all this stupid shit men say, I think, sometimes. So they come to find out what it is, and they're like, whoa, all this stuff. No, I got that, and they're like, no, round up, boys. Round up, boys. This is not what we thought it was. It's totally different. Totally different show. So this is how we got to do this. So they have to choose a side. That's immediately their download. Like, it wouldn't matter. It's just like kind of like a warning. Like, where are you playing your game? Because this is what it is for her. The ego's like this, and this is her power, and this is why she's here. And they kind of like, all right, we'll round up the boys, let them know. And this is what you sent to do this to her the other day. Like, we know. You know, they got first. Like, we know we're wrong. We know wrong. So then, like I said, they round them up. All in the ethers. Some don't even manifest physically. They'll come in and out because it's a whole rule about, it's a thing. It's deep. I don't want to get into it metaphysically because I might fuck around and confuse myself. But I get it. They're showing to me about materializing and dematerializing and existing as a consciousness versus not a consciousness. So that we gotta learn that stuff, people. We gotta learn how to materialize and dematerialize ourselves. You know what I mean? Fuck voting. Y'all voting still? Like, voting for what? Like I said, I ain't gonna get into that. I was listening to a girl today, but I ain't gonna digress. I want to stay on the spiritual note, because that's the power. That's the power. Someone come to your house, boom, you're not even there. The house is gone. They confused, or boom, they they come with the gun misses them, and you fucking around. They turn around, they shoot themselves, like crazy shit like that. Like, we ain't got time for the bullshit. We here to do our magic, mind our business, and fucking ascend. Ascension is the call. All right. So, yes, so the mayors, the town trolls, I call them town trolls. Town trolls are your mayors, are your cops, they know how to come in as different beings because they understand themselves to be different beings. They understand themselves to be just about anything that we are taught to be afraid of, but they're like, that's what it is, though. We're teaching you to be afraid of yourself. And you are, ha ha, you know? And then, like, here's this bitch, like, as soon as I came in the state, it was just like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Wait, what? I don't know if y'all try to, I came in like a boss and they try to come for me, and I push them away and they come back a little cautiously, and then like, whoa, this is a master godhead. That really is the shit. All right. So she not just like flirking, and she just is. It is for her. Her power is her dominion, her space, the place and home in which she stays, in the town, the city, the state she resides is her space, period. Supersede a lot of shit today. So it's not like for show or for clout or like a mimic or nothing. That's genuinely her core power. So I want y'all to be powerful like that and more. So nobody can ever F with you. Okay, awaken from this illusion, this Maya, this holograph, this simulation, whatever you want to call it. Wake up, humanity. So hopefully I wasn't everywhere. Hopefully this video made sense, because we're going into 30 minutes. On my end, I might edit or not edit some stuff, but much love to you all, humanity. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Listen through. If you got this far, actually listen through this and got this far, thank you so much. And it's my time. And reconsider a lot of things in your life and find out your power. Take your metaphysics seriously. And I don't want to say get away from the books. Books are more of a guideline, aka crutch. After a while, you want to start getting downloads, understanding downloads. understanding whether the downloads are clear, where they're coming from, who they're coming from, what they're about. That's what the power is. All right, guys, deuces. It's probably gonna be a part 2 to this because this is crazy. I gotta vent. This is like a vlog vent, spiritual vlog vent. All right, so to you.
Bye.
Mwah.